So if you like the videos, please subscribe and hit the bell button for regular reminders of new videos coming up. Welcome to another Sunday ride series. No exact plan today, just trying to get out for a couple hours this afternoon while the weather's picked up. We had rain all yesterday in the north of England and all this morning, but it's finally cleared up and the roads are drying out, which is great. The only downside is I'm off all week and we've got rain forecast pretty much every day, so I'm going to try and get out when I can and do a few day trips. Going to try and get over to Kielder Forest region this week, so we'll see how the weather pans out and how that goes. So today, not too much of a route really, but stick around and stay tuned. We're just going to fill up with some fuel just up the road here, and then we'll head out and see what we can discover today. So we're heading out towards Kirby Lonsdale on the A683 from Lancaster, and I just saw before I came out that the Monaco Formula 1 is on, if you're a Formula 1 fan, and it's just about to kick off and start. Hamilton on pole. Would have loved to have stayed to have watched it, but basically they're just having a minute's silence now for Niki Lauda, bless him, that passed away. And the minute silence is over. I have it streaming through my helmet from my phone at the moment, so yeah, I just want to see who gets started really on the first few laps and who gets in the lead. So I think it's pretty much a one-horse or a two-horse race with McLaren again. So let's see who wins at the Monaco Grand Prix this lovely Sunday. Now it's stopped raining. So we're just on the Caton Road, and we're just going to stop at Caton Road Garage to check my tyre pressures. Haven't checked them in a while, so need to make sure they're at the correct pressures. Now I have been riding about 10 minutes and the tyres have warmed up a little bit, so I must take into account this when I'm inflating them. But yeah, I'll be interested to hear what you put in your tyres. I normally put 42 rear, 36 front, and that's cold, by the way. I've heard of some people putting 35-35 or 35-36 in, but I prefer the 36 front, 42 rear, always have done. So, Caton Road Garage. Old school type inflator, not these newfangled put 50p in. And by the way, if you're ever this way, this is free if I can get it in. Yep, it's pretty good, that one. 36 in the front. The rear's a little easier, so let's see what we've got in here. 40, and that'll be warm, so leave it at 42. So we've got the Fenwick Arms on the left, steak and seafood pub, really good place to come and have a nice dinner. So I was looking at the ferries going over to the Isle of Man next week for TT practice week, and there were a few good deals actually coming up, at about £130 for return with a motorcycle. And I did contemplate going over until I saw the forecast this week, which is a lot of rain. So for me, it's a no-no. I don't want to go over if it's raining all the time, because I would be camping as well. But I do hope that at least we get the rain out the way, so that they have a really good race week the week after. That's the last thing they'd want, is a rainy old week. So we're just approaching Hornby now. You can see the castle in the distance just there, hopefully. A busy place today. Looks like there's something on at the castle. An open day, I think. So, just heard there's a 90% chance of rain for the Monaco Grand Prix this afternoon. That'll be interesting on a street circuit. Okay, so I've just had another motorcyclist come the other way and wave me down, so that must mean there's a police camera just ahead. And that's on the Caton Road that I'm still on just now. Be interesting to see where he's hiding out. Certainly not complaining about the temperature, up at 17 degrees. I was in London this week for work. Yeah, you're getting about 5 degrees difference in London than up here in the north. It was rather lovely actually, just too busy. It was nice to escape Friday night and get back out, get back into the country. There we go. So the camera van's just down here on the left. Nice guy in the Mercedes in front, putting his thumb down in view of the camera van. Not that I can go any faster because I'm right behind you, pal. So he's just in Melling by the village hall here. And he has a camera facing both ways as well, by the way. So if you are coming up this way and you think, oh, he can't see my number plate, he can on the front facing camera. So to be honest, I don't really speed through villages, and I try and stick to the speed limit. So the chances of you getting caught around here, because normally they're just in the 30 limit or the 30 mile an hour limits within the towns and villages. So not too much to worry about, just bring your speed down as you come through the villages and towns. Simple. So I'm really glad that the sun's come out. I was getting a bit depressed sat at home watching the rain out the window and doing a couple of bits of maintenance on the bike in the garage, and I was quite happy to see the forecast come over. In fact, I noticed on one of the Facebook groups a guy had mentioned or put a picture up that it was clearing up in the Isle of Man. Now we're directly west of the Isle of Man on the west coast of the UK, so I knew that as soon as I saw that picture of blue skies and a bit of sunshine, it would head over this way soon enough, and lo and behold it has, so all good. Now I had a couple of remarks on the last video, maybe confusion with what I was trying to do. So I was trying to rig up a secondary mic without all the right tools, basically, so excuse the explanation if it wasn't 100% correct. And I had a couple of comments about the camera that's facing me right now, as you can see, instead of facing forward on the road ahead. And the reason for that was basically the camera that you see on the side of my helmet. I needed this camera to be connected in a little bag on the back of the bike to the external microphone, because one of the problems I have is that I do all of my editing on an iPad and I can't transfer audio files to the iPad very easily, let's say. So I needed to get a video file, and the only way I could do it was to use my camera off the side of my helmet that normally faces forward, and use that in a bag on the back of the bike with the external mic plugged in, the stereo mic that I listed in the last videos. So that was the reason, and so apologies, it wasn't done on purpose. I would normally give you this forward facing view as you're seeing now, and what I have done is I've rigged an extension up. It's not actually plugged in now, but I've rigged the extension up to go into a pocket on the back of my jacket. So I'm still in process of testing all this out to see if it actually works and whether I can plug two microphones into the same camera on the side of my helmet and pick up the noise of the bike, also my voice through the helmet. So not entirely done yet, but it will be soon. Hopefully I can test it out on this ride. Obviously not on this video, but we'll get it all squared off and sorted out so that it works perfectly. And all I'm trying to do, by the way, is just pick up a little bit more of the bike noise as well, and no wind noise, by the way. So I've the microphone you may have seen in the previous video, I've actually put a couple of what they call dead cats, which is just a bit of fur over it to stop the wind noise being picked up, which is not what we want. Okay, so we're just coming into a place called Borough now, and still on the same road, but it's down to a 40 limit, and we'll stick it down to 40 and keep it on that. You've got a really nice pub there, the Highwayman, really nice Sunday lunches, always busy, so you might need to book a table if you ever come there. Another place to eat. And this road will take you up to Kirby Lonsdale, where you've got Devil's Bridge and the famous tea and burger van there, where all the bikes congregate of a weekend. Lovely all day, and that rain's just clean the roads up nicely. Well, that was quite a surprise for me when that bike came past just. I'm doing 60 and he's only doing a few miles an hour more. I don't know why he passed, but anyway, at least he said hello. Didn't get very far. Looks like he's got his heated undergarment or jacket on. Some wires going in the side, left side of his jacket, just in front. So lots of horses around at the moment. Looks like it's Appleby Horse Fair coming up. You can see all the caravans all heading up that way, and you've got the police over there at Devil's Bridge as well, keeping an eye on things. Not insinuating anything, but look at the amount of horses that they're putting in the fields. Obviously it's not their field, they're just letting the horses graze there. Anyway, we won't be calling at the bridge today, but good to see it busy. So you can head right into the town centre of Kirby Lonsdale just there. It's really nice, and we're going to carry on the A65 now towards Kendal. There's a lot of brown crap on the middle of the roads that have dropped off the trees with the rain. A little bit slippy in the middle, so I'm keeping off that lot. So another good pub on the left, just down here on the A65, is the Plough. Very popular. Very windy today. You can see the dark clouds in the distance there, threatening a few showers. So when we get down to the roundabout here, just before junction 36, we're going to head right towards Crooklands and Enmore, A65, so right at the roundabout. So we're going to go up this road a little bit, and this is where I was the other night at the Preston Patrick Bike Night. And when we get to the Crooklands Hotel on the right hand side, we're going to turn left, and that's a nice little road that will take us down to Milnthorpe. You've got a Texaco station just here on the right hand side, under the motorway. And it was just there on the left where the Preston Patrick Bike Night was last video. So we're going to head left now towards Milnthorpe on the B6385, just where that white car's come out of, and opposite the entrance to the hotel just here. Now it's a lovely road, nice and twisty, a little bit fast, but you do have a couple of campsites just down here, and as you can see, a few horse boxes and things, so there must be some agricultural shows and bits and things on. You can see the marquees just over there, so I think there's a sign further back that said some kind of beef event. But just over there you got some horses jumping in the field, so it is a horse event. So I'm just aware of any cars pulling out. There is a MOT testing station down here for wagons. So just further on down this road, you've got to be careful of wagons around the corner being a bit slow or pulling out. And also a couple of farms, but yeah, it's a lovely road that takes you down to Milnthorpe Square. And Milnthorpe Square, you've got a couple of shops and things, somewhere to get a quick snack and a drink. And we're just dropping into Milnthorpe now, so we'll drop down to the traffic lights and we're going to go straight across and head down towards Arnside and that way. So just before we get to Milnthorpe, straight across where Dalham School is, just here on the little mini roundabout, and now officially in the Milnthorpe village, town, whatever you want to call it. Little snack van just there in the square, Chinese takeaway. You've also got a spa just on the left, just here. And then just opposite the Cross Keys Hotel, we're going to go straight across and down that road towards Arnside. Nice little country estate here on the left. So this is Arnside, and this is the top of the estuary that comes up. Over the other side of the bay there you've got Grangeover Sands, and on this side you've got Sandside just here, and Arnside. So yeah, this bay, top of the estuary. When the tide's in you do get the sea up to here, and when it's out it's gone. But you've got the ship in on your left here, just down in Sandside, which is always good for a bar snack and a little bit of a rest. Got a Sunday roast on there, look, $8.95. Not sure if the tide's coming in or out. Looks like it's going out. And then we're just coming into Arnside, so you go underneath the railway bridge, and then you want to be turning right. So that's under the railway bridge just here, and then turn right. You can go left towards Silverdale. That'll take you back towards Carnforth. And just after the garage here you've got Arnside railway station on the right hand side, so you can get here by railway. And then just round the corner here, I can smell it already, just there, fish and chips. Really good chippy, and you can eat them just overlooking the viaduct where the railway goes across to Grangeover Sands. And then along here you've got a couple of pubs, one just there on the left. You've got a few shops down here on your left. And then you've got a nice pub, the Albion, just here. So yeah, lovely Arnside. Couple of nice pubs. Sometimes come here in the early evenings to catch the sunset over that way, over the estuary. And like I say, just down the road here, just after Ye Olde Fighting Cocks pub, you've got a chippy just on the corner here, just before you get to the station, and a damn good chippy at that it is. So you can do two things. You can either go out the other side where I stopped just there, and you can head out towards Silverdale and back towards Carnforth, but today I'm going to head back towards Milnthorpe, and I'm going to head over and see the family and get a coffee with my my sister and brother-in-law. Very dramatic. At the start of the video you saw the time lapse there over Arnside with the clouds, and really nice nice shot, nice place to capture things like that. I will come back and try and get a nice nice sunset time lapse one night, early evening sometime. And if any of you are interested, the time lapse was taken on the new DJI Osmo Pocket that I have, which does time lapse and also a hyperlapse you can do. If you are up this way and you're on the bikes for a weekend and you're camping as well, down towards Silverdale, there's a really nice farm that does camping, and it's also attached to a larger site which has caravans and things, but they also have a nice bar on site, restaurant, and swimming pool and all the facilities, so you can use those facilities as well. And that campsite's called Hollins Farm. Really nice, clean toilets, just a really good site. Not the cheapest, but you do get use of the facilities of the site next door, which is good. And has stunning views, and literally 100 yards away is the beach, and good for the old campfire at night. Needs to be a little warmer for me though for camping. It's showing 16 degrees just now at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm hoping that the weather does pick up a little bit a couple of days this week. As I say, I'm off work, and I want to get some days out, so I'm going to go up into towards Kielder Forest, but I'd also like a night away and a couple of days in Wales as well, exploring Wales. So start at the top of the Wales, north of Wales, around Snowdon and that area, and then head down towards mid to the coastal section on the west of Wales. So fingers crossed that it picks up a little bit. I don't mind rain, I just would rather not ride in the rain. And also, if I do go down into Wales, I will be camping one of the nights, so let's see how it turns out. So we're just back into Milnthorpe now, and I'm going to head left. So yeah, short and sweet little ride out today, but yeah, good place to go, Arnside, if you're up in this area, and also Kirby Lonsdale, Devil's Bridge Way. And yeah, so I'm going to sign off. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos, more ride outs. There'll be more coming in the week. As I say, I'm off work, and if you want notifications of the new videos coming out, hit the little bell button, and then that'll notify you when there's a new video up. Okay, so yeah, everyone have a good bank holiday tomorrow, bank holiday Monday, and I'll catch you on another one.